Waiting for the Worms is a song that uses clear Nazi imagery to demonstrate that one should always consider what a person's true intentions are behind his or her words of friendship. What is being said might seem good, but in reality it could have awful connotations. The song starts with a shouting of Eins, zwei, drei, all, which translates from German to English as 1, 2, 3, all. This shouting in German represents a Nazi march, which shows how, like Nazis, the narrator wants 1, 2, 3, and all people to be the same. The first line, "You cannot reach me now, no matter how you try," represents how the singer is close-minded and will not listen to alternate ideas, regardless of what is being said. This is followed by "Goodbye, cruel world, it's over, walk on by." Normally the phrase "Goodbye, cruel world" is what someone says before killing themselves, but in the context of this song it is likely that he means killing the world, or the cruel world, meaning all the parts of the world that he doesn't like as a Nazi sympathizer. The next verse is sang with a choir as background and a main vocalist singing. This demonstrates how his ideas are supported by others, the same way the choir supports his voice. He sings, "Sitting in a bunker here behind my wall, waiting for the worms to come, in perfect isolation, here behind my wall, waiting for the worms to come." The fact that he is sitting in a bunker and in perfect isolation show how his ideals and questionable morals are protected by the absence of people in his life, which is represented as his wall between him and society. He is waiting for the worms to come, meaning that he is waiting for other people who support him, worms, to help him mold the world in the way he wishes. This entire section is sang in a happy and light-hearted way that gives off the impression that what the narrator is singing is good. This is the narrator trying to convince you, the listener, that what he's saying is correct and moral. The next section of the song is a listen where the background singers say "waiting," followed by the narrator singing what he is waiting for. He has multiple things that he's waiting for. This section is sang with a much more dark and evil tone to show that the intentions and beliefs of the narrator are truly bad. Some examples of bad things are those that depict violence, hatred, homophobia, and racism, such as to smash in their windows and kick in their doors, to turn on the showers and fire the ovens, and for the queens and the coons and the Reds and the Jews. The sentiments in these lines follow the philosophies and actions of Nazis. The next verse goes back to the deceptively happy tone of the second verse, attempting to convince the listener that what the narrator is saying is moral, once again. It goes, "Would you like to see Britannia rule again? My friend. All you need to do is follow the worms." Britannia is another way of saying England, so this line shows how the narrator and the worms aren't specifically German Nazis, just have similar beliefs to them. The use of "my friend" is once again trying to convince the listener to join him. All you need to do is follow the worms means all you need to do is to join the narrator. This section is followed by a dark instrumental break, once again demonstrating the cruel reality of what the singer really means behind the gentle words like "my friend." The final verse includes the line, "Would you like to send our colored cousins home again? My friend. All you need to do is follow the worms." This clearly implies that the narrator is racist and wants to get rid of anybody who isn't the same color as him. How he would send someone home could mean everything from chasing them out with violence, deportation, or even death. He uses the same deceptive strategies of attempting to befriend the listener as he does throughout the rest of the song. The song then closes off with the same dark instrumental break as before, once again giving the listener the time to process that what is being said is truly evil. The song finishes off with someone screaming "no." This someone is meant to represent the listener finally realizing the true intentions of the narrator. Due to all of the evidence present through the tone of music, the deceptive words of friendship, and the overall connection to Nazi theories, it is clear that the song "Waiting for the Worms" is about how you should always consider what a person's true intentions are behind their words.